As you may have noticed, the mentor in the first story started the mentorship with great enthusiasm, but lost motivation towards helping her mentee because she had the expectation that she would be able to change the mentee in a very short span of time. However, the mentor in the second story remained patient, understanding, and continued to encourage her mentee irrespective of the outcome. What's the number one problem that mentoring programs face? Mentor attrition because of loss of motivation. As you can imagine, this can have a huge impact on a young mentee. Mentees come into a mentoring program from difficult family relationships and expect stability and security in their relationship. When a mentor leaves the program midway, a mentee may feel that they are responsible for their mentor going away. Mentees who have had premature terminations in their mentoring relationships have been found to report reduced scores of self-esteem. Let us take a closer look at the different ways in which you can maintain your motivation levels in the mentoring program. Do not try to change your mentee. Personal growth takes time. Always remember that personal growth is a long-term, ongoing process. You will feel demotivated if you expect your mentee to change drastically in a short period of time. Trying to change your mentee in ways that he or she may not want or is not ready for will jeopardize the bond you create. Accepting the mentee as he or she is unconditionally will strengthen this bond. At the end of the day, you must respect your mentee's choice, irrespective of whether you agree with them or not. Remember that trust takes time to develop. Don't get disheartened if your mentee does not open up to you right away. Oftentimes, cultural conditioning means that many mentees are shy and insecure about expressing themselves. They may also not have the vocabulary bank to be able to express themselves clearly. Remain patient with your mentee and encourage your mentee to express as best as he or she can. Track progress. Instead of trying to look for substantial changes within your mentee in a short period of time, you can consider identifying and tracking small successes during the course of your mentorship. Perhaps your mentee and you can keep a journal to record your reflections after each conversation. Small successes, such as your mentee learning a new set of words or experiencing joyful conversation, should also be celebrated. Exchange feedback. In order to understand what your mentee is feeling about the relationship, it would be good to dedicate a few conversations for voicing of concerns and thoughts. During this time, you can ease your mentee into communicating his or her expectations of the relationship and reassure them that any concerns voiced will not be taken personally. It is important for you as well to openly communicate any feelings of demotivation so that you can take steps to address them once they have been identified. Share encouraging messages. Your mentee and you can set aside time to send each other positive and encouraging messages. For example, your mentee may send you a message to let you know she's excited to have been selected to give a speech in school. Similarly, you can send encouraging messages wishing her good luck or how proud you are that she has been selected. This communication will help you and your mentee remain motivated. Align expectations. In the beginning of the relationship, it is good to align your expectations with the mentee. Perhaps your mentee is looking for a friendship, but your mentoring style is parental. Perhaps your mentee expects you to help her find a job, but you would like her to develop these skills and interests first. All these expectations need to be discussed so that you are aware of how to approach your mentee. If there is any disconnect, try to arrive at some mutually agreed upon expectations that you both can take forward. Be accountable. For the success of the relationship, it is important that both your mentee and you remain accountable to each other. As the more experienced adult in the relationship, you should take the lead on accountability. For example, if you're unable to participate on a scheduled discussion time because of any reason, then you must inform your mentee well in advance. You must adhere to the meeting timings set and not cancel unless absolutely necessary. Constantly changing the timing or turning up late may give the impression that the relationship is not important to you and may jeopardize the bond you build. If you find your mentee canceling repeatedly, it would be good to investigate the reason for this. Use the tips discussed in the module on boundaries. Nonetheless, remain patient and do not lose motivation. Being open and flexible. Remember that there is no one correct method of mentoring that will work with every mentee. As a mentor, you should be open to understanding what interests your mentee and how your mentee learns best. Don't lose interest or motivation if you try something with your mentee and it fails. Use it as an opportunity to learn what else would work with your mentee. Fulfill your commitment. If at any point you think you cannot continue the mentoring relationship due to unforeseen circumstances, then you must gradually wean off the relationship. Leaving abruptly may make your mentee feel responsible for the termination of the relationship and can adversely affect them. You should personally communicate to your mentee your reasons for not being able to continue and reiterate that it is because of external circumstances. If you place the responsibility to communicate this on the program coordinators, it may worsen the blow for the mentee. Revisit intent and purpose. Oftentimes, due to day-to-day responsibilities and challenges, you may lose track of the reason why you decided to become a mentor. Similarly, your mentee's interest may decrease, and he or she may lose sight of the long-term benefits of mentoring. In this case, every now and then, at various intervals of the relationship, it would be good to talk to your mentee to revisit intent and purpose. Reflect on why you joined the program and think of the positive impact you both have had on each other. Participate in group forums and widen your network. Share your mentoring experiences with your co-mentors and learn from their experiences. You are not alone in your journey as a mentor. Other mentors may be experiencing similar situations as you or may have great ideas and suggestions for you. Be open to learning from them. Also, remember to celebrate the uniqueness of your mentoring relationship. Mentoring is not a race to reach the finish line before your co-mentors. Don't get disheartened when hearing about other mentors' experiences and wish that you had a different mentee. Use group forums to also connect your mentee to a diverse network of mentors. For example, if your mentee is interested in design, but you are an engineer, you can connect with designers in your network. By offering to share knowledge from other mentors in your network, you can keep your mentee motivated.